Welcome to the Love Laura podcast. Join us for all things fashion, fun, girls chats, and all the behind the scenes. This is what you will not see on socials. This is getting right behind the brand. Welcome back, girlies.
Hey.
It's been a few weeks. So this time, I think in this episode, girls, we're going to really get into some more listeners' questions because I feel every time we say that, we go off on a tangent, we get distracted.
Could we ever?
Start talking about something else. So we're really going to delve deep into some of the listeners' questions and then a little catch up on what we've been up to. I've been away. You've been partying.
Still nursing that hangover, let's not.
Then we're going to get into tease out maybe some events that we're thinking of for autumn winter, which involve you girls, of course they do. And of course then just getting into all things autumn winter, pieces we're loving, and also some kind of discussions around Love Laura for autumn winter.
And I'm still very much so my Copenhagen Fashion Week buzz, so I'm definitely going to incorporate
Chat
some of
me
that.
through. Yeah. Okay.
I just can't get past it. Every time I go on to my Instagram or my TikTok, I'm like, there's another look. There's another look. I'm like, it's
okay,
amazing.
it's beautiful, right? But is it wearable?
No, there's a lot of it isn't, but the trends that have come from it are. So I think the thing about it is that they're going to be creative and they're going to wear the outfits that they're not going to wear down to get their Tesco shop. Do you know what I mean? I would definitely try it. And I do want to try the scarf trend. That was going to be today's option, but I didn't. So
over a t-shirt or over a dress?
It's more so on the waistband of your trousers. So you would do a short and then you would do it like a belt, only not really. You kind of have it a bit longer at one side.
Like a sarong type thing?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Over your clothes. I do think that's vibey. But I think more so it's the trends that have came from it. So there's your polka dots and then you have all of your mixing and matching of your colours, but the biggest colour actually seems to be what I'm wearing right now, so that blue and burgundy, which is really gorgeous. So I think even for us, for Love Laura, we already have a few trends started for next autumn winter, but now is the time for us to really delve into it because it's letting you know what is going to be happening.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's the way to go. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, no, I love it. Lots of polka dots, and I love polka dots.
I know.
I know, and we have the gorgeous polka dot shoes.
Will we chat about the shoes maybe?
Absolutely, let's do that.
Because it's coming closer and closer and I feel like we torture yous every week.
So pretty much, girls, the shoes have began to arrive. They're not all in stock yet, but they have started to filter in and we are thrilled, honestly. Buzzing.
I actually have test worn a pair
course
now
you
as
have.
well. I know. So we had our big shop sale at the weekend and Charlene, who we all love, had said to me whenever I went in, she goes, now make sure you're wearing something that you have from the sale. I was like, I'm not going to do that, Charlene. Holly, yes you are. You're wearing something from the sale. I was like, 100% I'm not. I have a brand new outfit that arrived in delivery and I swear she was ready to kill me. And she's like, well, don't be showing any Love Laura sneak peeks. And then I landed in the shoes and she just took one look at me Saturday morning and I thought, yeah, that's the end of me. I can confirm though, they were the flat shoes, sling back.
Oh, you went for the cow print.
So comfortable. So comfortable, because that's the thing, we're trying them on in here, but you really need to test them out, and we've had the sample ones, but we're squeezing our feet into them to try and make sure that they worked.
I cannot wait, honestly. My outfits this autumn winter are going to be based around those shoes every single day.
Yeah. And it's funny because you are a summer baby, but you do love your autumn winter style.
When I get into it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, squeezing out the last bits of summer this week.
That you are, but you're only back as well. You're in Bonsall.
Bonsall, yeah. Let's go back to the shoes because I feel like we just jump between things here.
Always.
So, talk about the shoe launch. Are we ready to tell the girlies all about how we're going to launch these shoes?
Well, I feel like you're going to anyway, so go for it, Laura.
So, we're thinking that we're going to issue tickets, right, for an in-store event because I feel like we have teased these shoes out enough. Now, the shoes are not all due to drop in until the end of the month, possibly. But we do have some stock available for our Banbridge store customers. So we thought we would run a ticketed event just to make it fair for everyone because you're all so loyal to Love Laura and it is impossible for us to pick who can come and who can't. The last time we did an event, we did it at random. So this time, we're leaving the ball in your court, girlies. Get online. We will let you know closer to the time. But so pretty much it will look like an event in store, in our Banbridge store on a Thursday evening. I think it's the 11th of September. So save the date. And it'll be £30 for a ticket. But the ticket on the night will be fully redeemable against any Love Laura purchase.
Which I think is honestly incredible because the girl maths in me would be saying, whatever you're buying is probably going to be like half price because you've already spent that money, so it doesn't count.
Exactly.
See?
So you will get early access to the shoe collection, but also you might get early access to some of the autumn winter pieces as well. So it's not just to be spent on the shoes, but I think it is a lovely, gorgeous way for our loyal customers to be able to come in first and get their hands on those shoes.
I know. And I would say now I find the fit of the shoes really good. I sometimes can be between a 5 and a 6, and I have been known to buy sizes just because I want the shoes. But the 5s that I have had on are a really good size 5 on me. So I think as well for this event and for this evening, it's a really good chance for you to come in and see the shoes, try them on, get a feel for them, because shoes are a great sell and you always feel good in them. But I guarantee you, when they see these shoes in real life, you're going to get a couple of colours.
No, honestly.
Or you're going to be like, I'm just going to have to get them, because they're going to be, literally, we say it about everything, but these are your staple pieces.
100%. I'm telling you now, girls, if you purchase these shoes, all you're going to need is a good pair of jeans, a jacket, a simple top. These shoes are going to do the talking for the entire look, an all black look, a simple look. The only look you might be able to rock them with is your leggings. But apart from that, I honestly, truly believe you could rock these shoes, this collection, with everything.
Well,
spring, summer order.
I'm literally going to jump over here and say you can't wear it with leggings, but the capri style leggings it's in at the minute.
Copenhagen, you're away on to Copenhagen in your
what
heels
can I
and leggings
say?
here.
I mean, I'm not going to be able to rock it myself, but I will try it. But imagine you had like the capri ones,
style,
and then you done perhaps a little kitten heel we may have, and then you done it with a lovely blazer
like a big oversized
bougie.
Yeah.
That could be gorgeous. So the pieces are unreal, and I love autumn winter regardless, but I'm so excited for these shoes.
So excited.
Even now, whenever you're on your socials at the weekend or whatever, and the amount of tags you get of people wearing Love Laura,
I know,
it does my heart so good. I'm like, oh. And even whenever we were at the over 30s, the amount of girls that were wearing Love Laura as well. I was just spotting them in the crowd. I was like,
I know, because Carly was in yesterday and she was saying, we were just debriefing on the big sale. It was just Saturday past, and she was like, the amount of TikTok calls I saw was unbelievable. But I am so bad at TikTok. I'm just not a TikTok girl. But she was like, I'm Instagram loyal. But she was like, honestly, it was mad the amount, stock that they were getting, but also the amount of people on TikTok doing hauls from the shops.
I'll send some through to you, and then your algorithm will pick it up. But it is so good to see. And I have to say, it blows my mind. There was a girl had messaged on Saturday. She had been in that morning, and then she went home and she sent me the message of what her total should have been compared to what she got it for in the outlet. And I
what was it?
So it should have been 280 something and around that mark, and she left with a bag, possibly 2 bags, filled £50.
I swear, it was mental,
crazy. It's so good to see, like, for a lot of people. But
and I love to see it, because especially your loyal customers, like, you love to see them getting a wee bargain, because they deserve it. Do you know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah. And it's one of them ones, when you're in the actual sale shopping it, you need to be a sale shopper. You need to be keen to, like, rummage around. Now, it's all laid out in sizes, but just when it gets to that, like, picked over stage where you're, like, trying to tidy up, and I was just getting to there. I was like, no, I'm just going to hang that there because it looks like it might be nice there. Charlene was not the one. But the shoe event will be incredible, and it'll be going out
hopefully this week.
This week,
which will be, it will have launched by the time this podcast.
No, well, this is going out tomorrow night, this podcast.
So we're
actually on the ball this week.
So we're on the ball this week. Sorry. Okay. Well then,
So it'll be good. So that was fab. So do you want to chat quickly about your holiday now? Because I feel like even I'm getting questions, and I'm like, guys, I don't know.
I know, I'm sorry that I cannot come back to absolutely every single person on Instagram. I try to, but sometimes I ask questions that I don't know about the hotel, you know, that I can't answer if I try to answer everything. But anyway, we took the last week of summer and booked Bonsall because it's in Majorca. We've been going for years. Jared thinks it's our 5th time, but I was like, I don't know if it's 4th or 5th. I don't know. But anyway, this is the first time we had been away actually without my mum and dad.
Yes, I think this is major.
So we missed them. We really missed them, as we always would. But at the same time, like, it just flew, that week flew. But Bonsall, for anyone that doesn't know, it's in Majorca. It's 20 minutes from Palma. It's the most gorgeous family-run hotel, and it's just a vibe. Like, I always say, while it kind of lacks in maybe modernisation, it makes up for in old world charm. It's like stepping back in time.
Oh, it looks like your pictures. I was drooling.
It honestly, it's like being on, I don't know. It doesn't feel like Majorca. It feels amazing.
How did you find this place?
Just online.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. But even when I was chatting to loads of guests this time, it was like loads of Australians and loads of Americans, which you would never have ever really saw at Bonsall. It was always like a lot of families, but they're all picking it up on TikTok. because it is so like
It's
Insta worthy
yeah.
and so beautiful. So it's all yellow and white, and the food is just gorgeous. The families like are so at the heart of it. So the wee like the 80-year-old owner, he's going around every day with a set of ladders, like he's fixing stuff. He's there at dinner. And then the daughter and son, their kids, and it's just lovely. The kids club's lovely,
And even the wee personal touches, because you had been away when it was your mum's birthday, and then you had been away when it was yours. But I love that they put that on the wee menu in the evening.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
and like they just do it. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You don't ask for anything, and it's lovely. And do you know what I love? They have a beach bag. They have this big beautiful wicker bag for everybody, and each room. So you like, and your towels and all are there.
way.
Honestly, CB touches like that. I feel like they're worth it. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's not. I don't even know if it is what star it is, but it feels like it's just so lovely.
It
So
looks beautiful. It's really gorgeous. Would it be one of your top places you love to go stay?
in the summer.
Yeah.
We can only go to kind of Bonsall in July and August because that's the only time their kids club run. So for us, if the boys were coming throughout the year, which they can't anyway with school, but I think if you've kids, definitely July or August, because the kids club doesn't run through the year, if you know what I mean.
Fair.
And then the hotel closes from October to March or whatever. So
Yeah. And the boys, they had
they
swimming lessons.
they had swimming
and all.
lessons. I was able to book swimming lessons for them every morning with two wee local. They were actually twins, 16-year-old twins. So they went swimming every morning from 10 until 11, and it was incredible. 10, not even 11 out of 10. Bonsall.
Oh, I just love that. I think that's great. It did look really, really fab. I definitely would love to go and see it. I think Mum and I might like it.
Oh yeah, like loads of we've met loads of lovely mums and daughters. Like it's
Yeah.
just like, and I always say Bonsall is great if you're like, if you're 80 or 8, there's something for you.
Yeah,
Do you know
that's
what I
you
mean?
need. And the food looks so good too.
And then I went in for a sneaky wee. The kids had swimming, so Jared was with them at swimming one morning, and it was cloudy, and I was like, I'm going in.
Yeah, because your heat was phenomenal, wasn't
Oh,
it?
the heat was horrific, honestly. But do you know what? It was fine. We spent our time in the pool. I'm home with no colour because I literally spent my time in the
Well,
pool.
I mean, let's define no colour, because me coming home with no colour is see-through blue. Laura
you know
is
what I
definitely
mean?
still tanned.
So then I think it was the Tuesday morning, it was cloudy, and I was like, Jared, I'm going to take a wee run into Palma. So waiting on a taxi. There is a bus, but I was like, I'm just going to get a taxi, of course. So then this American girl came out and she was like, where are you off to today? And she was on her honeymoon. She was gorgeous. And then we shared a taxi. We had the best fun. So we went into Palma together.
No way.
Yeah.
Love
nothing
that.
short of going for a drink at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely.
So went to Zara.
Which looked epic.
No, I was busy sending these videos. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Oh, it was mental. No, honestly, like it was reminding me of our shop sale. It was, I think, because it was cloudy that day. The whole
Yeah.
island must have descended on Palma.
And then probably because it was lovely and aircon, people were getting a bit of
No.
cool breeze.
So anyway, then of course me. So I was like coming, picking up everything. Went to the changing rooms, did a try on. Was sending you videos from you girls videos from the changing rooms, because that's when we get our inspo. I'm
I
like,
know.
like these jeans. What do you think if we did this, did that? Anyway, came out, was very organised in the changing rooms, because you know the stress of the Zara changing rooms, tiny, and I was like, right, keep my piles organised. So did that. Came out, left everything back, got to the till with, I mean, an armful of stuff, a bag, shoes, everything in my arm. I left the wrong pile in the fucking changing room.
Laura.
I swear, I shit you not.
That is the most Laura thing to do,
happen, isn't it? In the sweat and heat. And I was like, oh my God.
Did you realise when she started to put it through, or how
I
did you
realised
catch
when I
on?
got to the till, do you know what I mean? I was like, oh no, this is not my pile.
Oh, Laura.
Like 10 minutes later, so I had to go back. My Spanish is like I can get by, but it's not brilliant. So then I was like trying to explain, and she was like, oh, no English. And I was like, oh. And you know, at that point, you're just tempted to
Yeah.
walk out. But anyway, this other lovely girl in the queue, she translated for me, and they let me in to rummage through. So
Oh, yeah, and you got your stuff.
yeah, I got my stuff.
Yeah, there was actually quite a bit. Although I was looking, excuse me, on Zara last night. Ashley had sent me trousers to be like, these are so you need them. But I think it's the ones you'd sent. Remember, I thought that were very wide, the striped ones.
Yes.
I
They were
love
beautiful,
them.
and I actually left them back because you said they were too wide in the video.
It did look really, because they were wide
You
from
would
the
have
top down.
loved them.
I know, now I'm like,
Now
gonna kick
I've got
myself.
the fear now. You've given me FOMO.
I'll probably end up ordering them. I know, and then
Oh,
you'd be
sure.
like, oh, you would get them, wouldn't you? But
So-
here, whenever you were on holidays too, I did notice you kept your glam on, which I was loving in the evenings.
Holly, I did not.
100% did in your pictures.
Well, I did makeup, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, came off the beach at 7 and our dinner was at 7:30. This
Well,
is
here,
the type
you
of
made
vibe
it look
was.
well.
Because I slapped a load of conditioner through my hair. I've never not dried my hair for a full week in my life.
I did see the wet look approach, and I thought, oh God, this is a new Laura. But I was embracing it. I was loving it. But I was going to say, talk to me about what your makeup was, because you looked to have your eyeshadow and all on.
No!
Was that
not
just
one
your filters
night.
or what?
No! I think in the evening you look nicer in the sun. I swear.
No, Laura, because actually we were talking about it in here. I was like, oh, she is really loving life in this holiday with her makeup. No.
Holly,
Swear my
I
life.
have the exact same makeup on today that I did. Do you really think that I was going to do makeup on holidays?
That's why I was so confused. And especially that your mum wasn't there, so you had the boys.
I think it's
was
the
like,
sun
what?
in the evening. Do you know what I mean?
So
You'd be
what you're trying to say is you just need to be in the sunshine all
I
the
need to
time.
live there. I've told you this.
Well, there goes my question. I was going to say, what was your makeup product that you used? Like, what was your go-to? Because it was flipping lovely.
Now, do you know what I did repurchase at the airport that I swear by, and I got it as part of, like, remember that Cult Beauty bag? It was a wee, like,
I think I know what you're going to say.
the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk wand.
No, wasn't going to say that.
It's a wand, but it's like a bronze. Do you know what I mean? I
Oh,
don't
and
know
it
what
has
you
the
call
wee
it.
cushion at the end.
Yes.
Yes, they're unreal.
Yeah. So literally I just use my Rodial Banana lowlighter under eyes, like my concealer, around my pigmentation. And then I just go around like forehead.
So, Laura, you
Cheeks.
can get that. There's blusher forms and there's also highlighters of it as well.
Well, yes, because when I got to the airport then I was like, I knew I needed another one. Could I remember what it was? But
And
I
what
think I've got
shade?
the right one. I think it was, yeah. It looked the
Yeah,
same.
it is really good. I actually have to say, at the minute, I have been... well, it's not at the minute. We all know it. And I am getting to the end of it. But there's chat about us maybe going to Dublin next week, which if it is, I'm
Yes.
going to purchase it there.
The Poco.
Yes, I know I've spoke about it on here before, but I will
Yeah.
continue to speak about it.
That's great.
Poco Beauty, and it's their Universal Glow. Haven't got their Solar Glow, the new one,
No.
because I just don't know that I would fully get the use out of it as much, but I just think it is the best thing since sliced bread. I love it.
I love the
it.
Bellamy one too. I go between the two.
Oh, I have about 4 that I go between, but for some reason I'll always find that I put it on first or go back to it. Or like yesterday when it was a very long day after a very fun night out, I needed a little bit of something and I put on Universal Glow and it was great.
So tell me, the over 30s. Can't believe you're in that category now. That's
Thank you, me either. I'm a wee bit traumatised by that. And then it said on
2-day hangover. Is not what you need here.
No, it's not. I was very luckily invited down with Magners and it said I had to bring ID to be over 30 and to get my tickets.
Oh no.
So then I went to get my tickets and I was like, do you want my ID? And she's like, oh no, it's okay. And I was like, no, to
Don't
prove that I'm
step
over
up.
30. And she was like, oh no, it's okay, but I can take it if you want. I was like, oh my God, I'm so offended. However, I had...
Where was it
such-
in?
Custom House Square.
Yeah, never. Oh yes, sorry. I did.
Wakefield
George
was
Ezra.
there.
Saturday night. Did you do the
Saturday.
moves?
Oh, I was doing the Macarena dance. I thought Ruth was going to honestly bother me. I was
What
like,
is Saturday night again?
so it's like da 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 da. Yay, that one. Oh, so much fun. And then there was a man from Take That doing a DJ, and I was like, who? He's the one that you never really know about. Hard. Somebody
Oh,
hard
right,
or hard
okay, yeah.
somebody. But he was really good. But I mean, it was just the best night's crack. Like, I swear. Even Danielle had messaged me to be like, next time that's on, I'm getting a bus sorted and everybody's going because it is. I danced my heart out the whole
That's
night.
brilliant.
The weather was so, so good.
It actually was lovely on Sunday.
Really. And
Yeah, the
Custom House
Robbie
Square.
Williams concert looked incredible.
Did you see who he brought on?
Yes.
Your mate.
Oh, I
Follow me, I'm
him.
delicious.
Oh,
Karen.
I love him, guys.
Yes. Oh my word, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was fab.
Yeah, it was so good.
So, so good. So I loved it. I did have FOMO when I was at home. I never had the notion of getting tickets until I was
No,
sitting at
neither
home
would
and
I,
it
like.
just looked epic. However, I feel like I need to warn you now because when this happens, Laura, I'm taking a week's annual leave. Harry
Harry
Styles.
Styles.
Did you know this?
No, well,
His
shut
4th
up. I
album.
just knew it was going to be Harry Styles.
Yeah, it's come out that he's finishing off his 4th album.
So that means he's going to do a tour.
It better be a bloody tour. And let me tell you, he has a new woman.
Oh.
And like, I wish him happiness and all, but she doesn't look like me, so it's not okay. I want to be his wife. But yeah, there you go. So I'm delighted with that. So that's my week made. Buzzing.
Amazing. Will we get into some listeners' questions?
Yes, because there has been so many.
And we
has
have
come
ranted
through
on there for quite a while, I would imagine.
already. Wouldn't really call it ranting, like, I'll just each to their own.
Calvin, hit us up.
First question. Would you consider doing an ivory bridal pair of pyjamas with red/pink trimmings? Love the others.
Oh, that's actually a good. Our jammies
It's a
have
hot
launched
topic.
now as well.
Yep.
And this is actually a bit of a controversial topic at Walk-in Wardrobe HQ at the minute because we're trying to perfect a deeper colour for winter. But we are just having huge issues at the minute with the colour running into the trim.
Yeah. So So the turquoise pajamas with the pink trim has launched, and they are
Yes.
honestly beautiful. I thought the pink and red were my favourite, but the turquoise I feel like is Walk-in Wardrobe and Love Laura combined.
Yeah.
Like
So
what is not
striking.
to love? I wore them on holidays too. I loved them.
Which I was mind blown about,
I
by
know.
the way.
You were
but
like, what? I was like, aircon, Holly. You couldn't live in that place without aircon. So, yes, I love the idea of an ivory. But if you have an ivory in red or an ivory in burgundy, or something, like, ooh, it just gives me
Yeah.
the fear that they would run, if you know what I mean.
We could maybe do more like ivory and then keep the trim.
I love the
just
idea
as
of ivory
light.
and chocolate.
Oh, wow. So it would be ivory base with the chocolate trim.
I think that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
But we are working on it. We have our colour for winter possibly is burgundy. I'm not going to tell you what the trim is, but it is beautiful. And so far, so good. So pretty much like all news to us, but when you're working with certain fabrics, it is so important like that you pay and repay to get them dye tested, to get them wash tested and re-washed. So that all also takes time. So while we think of a colour combination in our head that would work, sometimes that's just not possible.
And then they have done their test, so then they're sending the fabrics over to us, but then we're washing ourselves.
we just in case double triple check.
And it's nearly better because the first 2 that we got, they did still run. They still ran in. And then we have done washes where it's just been them on their own. Now, this actually blew my mind a wee bit because my mother-in-law had asked me about the pyjamas.
Right.
She said how much she had loved the most recent colour, and she said I would love a really deep like plum or wine colour. And I was like, funny you say that, this is the crack. And she said, she was like, but I just wouldn't put my jammies in with other stuff. If I had a colour like that, I would just do them on their own.
Funny, exactly my comment yesterday because we put them in with a white tea towel. I know this is the depths we need to go to in
and
here.
no colour catcher with it.
But like the tea towel wasn't that bad to me. I've done washes myself and the bloody tea towels have come out like red or, do you know what I mean?
Well, my
So
answer-
I just would know not to, would you?
Well, no, but my reason is because I swear by colour catchers, and I could put I don't always wash my whites separate with my glow whites, but I would mix like my darks, my lights, my neutrals. But so long as I have a colour catcher, touch my head, colour has never ran for me.
I do have
like
colour
I've never
catcher
had
with-
that. I would never do a wash.
Wouldn't be
without
as
them.
loyal to a colour catcher as it would be to I would not put a whitewash on. I would actually wait until I had the Dr. Beckham, the
Glow
glow.
whites.
There,
Yeah.
if you do not know about those in your wash,
I feel like Charlene
so
is not
old
in
and
this
boring,
episode, but I'm bringing it up because Ursula and I and Charlene have been chatting about this, and Charlene had asked me about my white t-shirt, and I was like, glow whites, they don't work for me. All my stuff turns out grey. I'm like, you're definitely not using it right, because I'm telling you, you could put a grey t-shirt in and it would come out white.
I swear.
They're incredible.
Especially on holidays, do you know, I always be panicking, you know, because you've so much white stuff on holidays, and if the boy stains something or
And sun cream and all.
even, do you know, like sun cream, stuff like that, and because it's sitting a while. But actually on this holiday, you won't believe it, but I actually had to go to the point of washing stuff in the sink because I did not bring enough clothes.
Because it was so warm.
So warm. All my sports tops that I walk in the morning, I only brought like 3 because normally I'm not a sweaty person. But Jesus.
Sweaty, welcome to my world.
Oh,
How to feel?
I came back and I was like, in the morning, I was like, it was dripping off me. So all of I had to go to the sink.
Yeah.
But actually it worked because I remembered Ursula telling me about, she just washes her stuff in the sink. And I was like, right, they're bound to be a way to do this. So I just soap and, but like, it wasn't ideal, but it worked.
So for the bridal pajamas, it's not a no, but it's a
It's a let's see. Like, let's
Let's
keep
see.
on working.
keep on working. I like that.
Next question here. Any tips for how to get my daughters out of leggings? Come in there.
Controversial.
Why would you want to get her out of leggings when we have the most amazing leggings launching? Holly, you're the style queen. Over to you.
Yeah. Okay, so I feel like, I'm not sure what age your daughter is, but I feel like leggings are a safe space for a lot of women when they're dressing and when they're styling. And I think you can wear leggings and wear them cool. You know, I think you can style it with your blazers. I think you can style it with your denim shirts. And that is okay. But also introduce her to some Love Laura jeans maybe if you don't want her in leggings all the time. But it is definitely a comfort thing for people with leggings. Which is
I
why
think as well, it's hard for teenagers. Like, I even see
Totally.
the girls in here. And it's so difficult at that age to get lovely stuff. Like, I know even like the likes of Emma, Molly, me, Kate, they do get some of the Love Laura pieces and they're beautiful on them. But it's so, I think as a teenager, especially for teenage girls, it's so, we used to have Tommy Girl. Well, remember Exhibit?
the best.
I don't think any of those places
Do you remember
exist now.
International? I used to work in
Yeah.
there. That was my first
Buttercream.
fashion job, yeah. Then I went to Deviate.
In Buttercream did you work?
Yep.
Down near Marxie's? Class.
No, it wasn't. It was down near Primark. It was opposite to where Deviate is now in the Buttercream.
Oh, it used to be International. Used to be down
Could be.
beside
I
opposite
worked in it when
Easton's.
it was there. But, and I think as well, as you said, for teenagers, if like the teenagers are wearing like our Love Laura jeans and being cute, but when they're going out with their friends and they're all in leggings, they're probably going to feel like the odd one out, even though they're definitely not so beautiful. That being said, bring your daughter into our store. Get her in for a
Honestly,
style session.
Plus, like the likes of me, Kate, Molly,
Yeah.
or Emma, they're
Emma.
always working. Emma's amazing.
Yeah.
She always has them. Or Megan, like Megan's only what? She even like
Pass.
19,
There we
18,
go.
19. Yeah, that's all she is. So she gets like every day she's dressed incredibly.
She looks a lot. I always thought Megan was older.
No, she dresses
Yeah.
so beautifully as well.
She's
so.
beautiful. But definitely that would be the way to go if you wanted to bring her in and just get that extra wee confidence boost, because no offence meant, but you're the mummy, so she's not always going to listen to what you say. She's going to be like, no, mum, if you're anything like me.
Yep, exactly.
That was good.
And then if you had to pick one skincare item that you couldn't live without, what would that be?
PTOX.
I have the PTOX too, but I'm going to say
Obsessed.
I don't know how. I think it's the C clarifying serum from
SkinCeuticals, is
SkinCeuticals.
it?
But I swear by it for my pigmentation and
I
just keeping
actually-
it at bay and
Yeah.
just.
Is PTOX it SkinCeuticals or is it Obagi? I can't actually remember.
I can
but
never remember. We
They're
go
the
between
two
two.
brands that both of us would use a lot of. It or, and have you tried it yet, your Elastoderm?
Love it.
It is incredible. I need to repurchase it. It is spenny. There is no other word to say it. But
It's over
I
£100
promise
like
you,
for a face cream.
I think it's 120. Maybe it is mad. And Obagi had recently put all their prices up, which I was like, rude, but also you got me in a
worth it.
chokehold because incredible. And don't listen to Laura. A little goes a long way.
Don't
Laura
slap
is
it
just
on at me.
heavy-handed. But honestly, that Elastoderm is great. And then the PTOX, I just think
But
is
also,
fantastic.
I think as well, if I was to recommend one skin care regime, I would definitely recommend a hydrofacial. Just if you wanted to just start from scratch, like
because it sucks it all out. Like I feel
Yeah.
like now I need one, because I was just chatting with Laura before this to say I've had a few wee breakouts recently. Couldn't figure out why, but I've been having way more dairy than what I'm used to.
I was gonna say way more wine.
Well, you know,
Magners.
honestly, I can't even speak about it. I'm still not ready. It makes me queasy. There's more than Magners. Anything. Anyway, so I think as well, for me, that's what it was. But now I have like, my skin's a bit more textured, so I feel like I need to book in for hydrofacial to get that all sucked out. However, talk to me about Hydratite.
Hydrotite, yes, I
that what
loved
you had
it.
before
I got
you
it
went
the night
away?
Before I went away, so it pretty much was like Botox and hydrofacial, because not Botox, but
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. It tightened me, and now I'm on my no Botox so far regime.
Laura, last time we had been chatting about face taping and your
Somebody
icing.
messaged me the other day to say they listened to the podcast. I was like, you listen, girl, and asked me to send them the link for my face tape, and I did.
Weird. I sent Laura one the other. What about your one the other night?
Oh, no, that was she mustn't have went to bed.
I do watch some of these and I laugh, but I mean, if Russell rolled over in the middle of the night and seen
What
me like
was it?
this,
Looked like an
she
armour
had like
vest.
a chest brace or something on.
What was it for?
Don't ask me. Maybe her posture. I don't know. I was like, you can't be comfortable. It was just
I've never done the
everywhere.
lip tape, no.
No, I couldn't. But have you got into your icer?
No.
We were going to talk about icing.
No, I've got my gua sha, but I brought it away with me, but sure, never used it.
Okay, well, I'm going to get back into my icing in the morning because I do feel like that would actually help. Depuffs a lot. Also did find as well, I know I keep going back to it, but in case you haven't picked up on it, when I was at the over 30s, I let loose a wee bit, okay? And it's been a long time from I've done that, and I actually did notice my face and all yesterday. I was like...
Puffy.
Yes.
Swear. Alcohol
No,
is not
honestly,
good.
it is
I'm
not.
telling you.
I had so much water, but then when I'm hungover, all I need is fizzy stuff too.
Do you know
which
what you
didn't
need?
help.
You need lymphatic drainage. That's where I
need
was last
lymphatic.
night.
Talk to
For
me.
the first. I haven't even told you about this.
No. Was it sore? Truthfully.
No, it was so
No, hang on.
satisfying.
Your pain threshold is a lot higher than mine.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Went to this. She's literally lives beside me. How amazing is this? Amy from, I think her salon's called Proflex in Mayo Bridge, but it's like a deep tummy massage. So you're on your back, and then she uses all this sort of equipment and stuff like rollers and stuff. But oh my days, you just come out and you feel so like light and
Really?
airy after it. I had a few cramps, I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
after, but I think that's like means it's working. And she says like you'll pay loads because it just gets rid of all, like it's all getting rid of all the toxins in
Oh,
your
yeah,
lymph
so it's like
nodes.
flushing
and
it out.
Flushes all of it out. Yeah, definitely a fan.
Really?
Yeah.
And is that the kind of thing, do you need to do like courses of them? Like, would you need to go every couple of weeks, or is it just
yeah,
as and when?
probably but I had it booked in, you see, the night before I went on holidays because I wanted to be skinny from a bikini, but I ended up I couldn't go, and I was like, oh flip frig, it'll be fine, I'll go when I come back. So I was actually so glad I went, because
I have been in the notion of it, but also I'm like,
You should definitely try it,
yeah.
honestly.
Do you know what I need more so is a really good back massage. I used to be good with getting them done. I don't.
Sarah Louise, I have an amazing girl, Sarah Louise, I go to.
You know, Laura, remember, I want to lie there and feel like I'm getting tickled. I don't want to be pummeled into the bed.
Oh, I love, like, honestly.
I know you would. No, I can't.
like
Your
you
back
can
was so bad for a while there,
Yeah.
but now it's eased out. So stress the bone and walk in wardrobe, you see. What can I say?
I'm going to be humped over by the time I'm 50 on a stick.
Here, I'm going to guess that this holiday there was no books or anything because I actually am on my Kindle journey now, so I had no books to give you.
Raging.
I know.
Not a book.
I did tell you
but
to
the
take my
hotel is
Kindle.
a library, but you forgot about it to the last
Is
day
it
or
not in
something.
Spanish?
No. Like, you can probably pick up a
Yeah.
Spanish book, but obviously I didn't.
I was thinking if you're in Spain, like, wait.
I could do Spanish level here.
Which also leads me on. Do you remember one of our many disastrous band trips and Kathy got her passport lost? Lost her passport,
Yes.
sorry. So she had to stay in the airport while her husband brought out her other passport. Scenes, don't even ask, right? But Kathy never gets time to herself, ever, ever, ever. So we were getting a flight. We were literally leaving as Dino was coming in. And we were like, Kathy, you stay here, have a glass of wine. She said, girls, I am going to live my best life. I've got food, I've got my wine, and nobody's disturbing me. I've got my magazines and all. We were like, yeah, no problem. Poor Kathy thought she was getting this 2 hours apiece, and she went and bought these magazines, and they were all French.
Oh, she's an idiot. No, it was Dino. He had packed a bag. Now, this is the man that was coming to give her a passport to get back on the flight to get home. He packed a bag. He thought he was going to see the Eiffel Tower.
He didn't even make it out of the airport. Not once. He was traumatised. Traumatised, but that was very funny.
There's always a scene with us travelling. Even on Friday night when we got back into Belfast Airport, I texted you and I was like, you're not going to believe this.
I know. It
Number
all went
one,
too
we
smooth.
booked the walk-in wardrobe van in. My husband, the one job that he had to do, I
Yeah,
gave him
Jared.
one job with the entire holiday. I'm not joking. And he booked in the van. I was like, Jared, seriously?
On sale week, might I add. The one week that we
They
were
need the
desperately
van.
needing the van. I
So
was like,
anyway,
what?
I think he just thought that mum and dad were coming because you probably didn't know that they weren't coming. So anyway, we had the van. We got back into the van and everything was going so smooth. We just said, wasn't that the best holiday? Blah, blah, blah. Got into the van and we were literally just at the barrier, coming up to the barrier. And Jared goes, this van's cut out. It's cut out. I can't, it's not driving. And I was like, what? I was just started again. It's fine. Like, did you just panic? No, the van literally stopped working.
Scenes on toast.
It was things. The boys in the back, do you know, after a flight that's happened.
know.
I was like, oh my word. So then we had to, literally nothing was working, jump everything, we tried everything. 1 hour later then we had to phone. Thankfully, a good friend of ours, Martin, is a recovery. He has a recovery business. So my dad had drove my Jeep to his house. The Jeep was on the back of the recovery lorry to come down, so to take us home. Oh my God, scenes. The van miraculously started. After
was
2
just in
hours.
holiday mode
I don't
too.
know. I was in holiday mode. Well, I mean, I was like, don't you stop this van, Jared. You drive through them barriers. And if they didn't, like, just drive, get me.
Imagine you had been that family at the barriers. Nobody could have got around you. That would have been worse.
Please. No, we got
Silver
me.
linings.
But anyway, that was,
Well, that was good. That was very good.
there's always something with us, honestly.
Always. So basically, a recap for this one then, we have our tickets for our shoe event going live on Thursday evening, which will be really exciting. We have loads of new autumn winter stock has arrived in for walk-in wardrobe also, which are great pieces that you can mix and match with your Love Laura items. But as for launching, we have 2 amazing launches coming up that are out of this world incredible.
This weekend, I'm very excited for.
Stay
I feel like our
tuned.
OG Love Laura girlies will love this one.
God, yous
for
will.
autumn.
So fab, so good. But I think that might be a bit of a wrap.
That might
for
be
this
a wrap.
one.
I'm
We have a
looking forward to
little-
the next episode.
we
You
have a
must tune
guest.
in because we have the most gorgeous guest. We have Ursula on our next episode. So thanks as always for tuning in. It's been a blast.
Chat soon.